No, you didn't.
I did.
You're ducking and dodging and weaving and
For
punching.
what? For what? I know you're not. I'm just that bitch. I can get in anywhere because it's called pretty privilege. You would want it too.
What's up, y'all? It's Brian Keith, and I'm back with another video. And today we're gonna be looking at Baddies Africa, and I'm gonna be doing some live reactions to it. I just did some reactions while watching the show, and it's good. I can't sit up here and lie to you. I was entertained from start to finish. But y'all, like, comment, subscribe. Let's get into the video.
Yeah, let me check my shit real quick. Hotter than the fire coming out my flaming lips. You wanna play with me? You can't play in me. On the playground, bitch, you can't play with me. Got it, won it, securing the bag.
Y'all, now we got opening fights. What is going on? At the time over here did that with a BB. Rolly, do your big one. I'm sorry. Ooh. Yeah, Rolly. Jesus. And the pool is crazy. I mean, I can swim. So. All right, so I just want to start with the whole new song that she got.
B-A-D-D-I-E-P-I-E-I-S-C-C-C-B.
Okay, that's not the word. I know it spells baddies, just being facetious. But yes, y'all, I mean, I know a lot of people like, oh, that was so good. She ate it. I'm sorry. She ate it. She ate it. She ate it. I love everything about it. I was like, Sundays are my days. I'm eating. But yeah, like I said, I feel like Natalie's really doing her big one. She's really coming in, and she's, you know, after last season, she wanted to act like the boss, so be the boss. My whole thing is, like I said, you can't sit up here and say you're the boss and then let the girls play in your face like Diamond did, right? Right. But we see the opening, you know, she do the whole introduction of all the girls. I'm not really gonna go through the whole big spiel, but Natalie, she goes, she's in her Maybach. She is over here sitting down at a restaurant, and she's gonna be eating, you know, meeting the girls for brunch. All right, y'all. Y'all already know I'm back with the live reactions, watching Baddies. This is the first episode. I'm excited. And mind you, whatever happened with Krishan and Tzatziki? Okay. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. I like communicating with y'all. I like talking to y'all. Please, and like the video so I can get paid. No food is served, but you know, to each his own. So Natalie gets there. We see her little background. She's like, she's not introducing herself, obviously. We see Rolly. Cool. So the next person that we're introduced with is Scotty and Anna. They're there to meet her, right? So Scotty comes in. Well, Natalie, she just basically saying, like, you know, at the end of the day, these girls really are stepping beside themselves because I'm the CEO and they're over here not respecting me. My whole thing with Natalie is like, why do you think bitches are going to respect you when you move crazy? Natalie, she, like I said before, there's times where it's like you have to produce the show because it's a show, but you move crazy. Like the whole Ivory and Stunner thing, it do look like you over here was being messy. Honestly, truly. So, you know, Scotty comes in, and Scotty's just like, hey girls, hey, you know, I'm real pretty. And Natalie's like, yeah, you're so pretty, you're so pretty. She said, oh, that's funny, you sound pretty, right? Because what she was saying, I was ugly, they come out your mouth. So they start going back and forth, and Natalie's just like, girl, at the end of the day, you need to respect me, and you need to watch your fucking mouth. Like, you know how Natalie just like to get loud and boisterous, you know. And Scotty's just basically saying, like, no, like, you are disrespectful. You trying to play in my face. You're trying to say I'm entitled. I'm not entitled. And they're going back and forth. And I'm just like, damn, like, Scotty really, you know, what we gonna do about big legs?
I don't give a fuck about you or your dog, bitch.
Ooh. Natalie, you be talking. You gotta.
I don't give a fuck. What I said was, you're not standing on that. You don't want to stand on it. That's not what fucking did. That's what you need to stand on.
Not Natalie going against two. What is the name, Natalie?
You're ducking and dodging and weaving and punching.
Natalie do be overstepping her boundaries, and I agree with Anna in that sense. However, Natalie is a producer. People don't realize she's like Shawnee O'Neal. Natalie is producing the show as things are going. So Natalie's gonna do, hey, I have to do a house meeting, or hey, let me ask this question to start some mess because it's a fucking show. So yes, Natalie is trifling, messy, overproduced, overstepped. She does all that because it is a show. I think that's where a lot of people don't realize. You being friends with the fucking CEO, yeah, you're gonna be in a compromising position.
Scotty being put in weird. Do you know how many of the baddies called me that don't have a baddie chain when Scotty put the baddie chain on Capri?
Because you know Big Lex is on that. And my whole thing is I watched the next preview for the next episode. Scotty, for you not to even watch 06 is crazy, bitch. But to each his own. So, you know, they start going back and forth, and then Anna comes in. And Anna seems like she I don't want to say she has nervous energy, but like Natalie was like, oh, you look scared. She ate that little one. She ate the little one.
You go to Africa? Yeah. You look scared. You good?
But Anna, you did look like, you know, you couldn't breathe. Like, girl, what's going on? Maybe the dress was too tight. Who knows? But, you know, Natalie and Anna start going back and forth and have an exchange. And Rolla's just trying to, like, you know, diffuse everything. Rolla is literally the soundboard for everyone to try to get their thoughts across.
You gotta fucking deny what you said, but damn! Rolly, please. All you did was sling around a little twig all season. And now all of a sudden you just know.
And Anna's just like, yeah, you a fake ass bitch. And, you know, I already came to slap you. So if that's what it is, then girl, we could do that. They told me not to hit you. And, you know, they're not really trying to let them fight. Natalie trying to run over and do like the little grab. You know how she do.
We're in a pretty category with me and bitch ass on. You touch me again? Come on, gay. Miss Moon, please shut the fuck up. Yeah, Miss Moon. Miss Moon,
You know what? This is too much.
But, you know, Natalie gets upset because, you know, they're just going back and forth. So she's trying to fight over here with Anna, and they're not letting her. So she's like, I'm leaving because y'all were trying to set this shit up. You're trying to set this shit up. My whole thing with Natalie is like, I don't think you're trying to fight the girls, but it do look like, Scotty, you trying to jump. You give a jump a hoe. It's weird. Like, I didn't really see them being a duo on my bingo card, but with Anna can never really stand alone, so she has to have another girl with her. And I hate to say that because I like Anna, but I'm like, you have your trio with Biggie and Tasiki. Now that they're not here, who gonna have your back? Scotty. And through the grapevine, I heard that Anna doesn't even make it to Africa. To each his own. So, you know, we segue over and we see, you know, Anna, you know, she's on the phone with Diamond. She's like, yeah, you know, this weirdo bitch Natalie over here trying to run up on me. And Diamond's like, yeah, I know you're gonna eat her up, bitch. I know you're gonna eat her up. My whole thing with Diamond is Diamond's cool. Her song, MVB, love it. One thing about Diamond I don't like is Diamond is, she's a clout chaser, but it goes to an excessive point. Like, girl, not every moment, right? Same with Summer. Every moment doesn't have to be just a clout chase, right? Diamond's just like, you know, I want to meet up with, you know, some of the new girls and the OGs and just see if we can come up with some alliance. Anna's just like, yeah, you know, I gotta meet up with a dinner. I gotta go to a dinner with Natalie and Stunner Girl. So we're like, okay. But this whole alliance thing, I'm like, girl, we're trying to story produce, and this is the part that's irritating me, because I'm like, now I see Diamond is a very intelligent woman, because not that many people would really realize that story producing or recognize it, and I recognize it. But girl, you're trying to story produce yourself and create a narrative that I think everybody can really clock it. It's like me versus Natalie and my group versus her group. It's not going to be that, because at the end of the day, a lot of the girls recognize that if it wasn't for Natalie selecting me and it wasn't for Zues selecting me, I wouldn't be in the position I'm in today. Natalie created this platform, and if it wasn't for her creating the platform, they would not be here today. So at some point, they do owe Natalie credit. That's just a fact. That's just a fact. Natalie was on Bad Girls Club, and she created another brand outside of that. If it wasn't for her, y'all would not have this platform, period, point blank, right? So, you know, we see Diamond over here go to another, you know, club, and she's waiting for, you know, Ivory and Pretty P. Ivory and Pretty P is damn near a duo out this bitch. So Diamond's just like, you know, she's kind of apprehensive because she done put clown emojis on Pretty P's face. And Pretty P's like, what was the clown shit about? What was that about? What's up? And she was like, yeah, you know, it ain't really that deep, blah, blah, blah. Ivory's trying to get them to squash it. It's really not that deep. I just feel like Diamond's trying to secure herself a storyline forward, so she's picking different avenues to go forward.
Looking back on last season, I don't regret nothing. I should have whooped you bitches more.
Diamond's just like, yeah, you know, I'm gonna invite some girls here because we really need to get this alliance together. They're like, well, who you inviting? I invited the trio. And I'm just like, Diamond, you are a messy ass bitch. You're sitting over here talking about Natalie's messy and Natalie's this, Natalie's that. Girl, you are too. Because there's no rhyme or reason for you to want to bring the trio in when you know that Ivory just ran up on Dolly at the reunion. Girl, what the fuck? And you know Summer gonna get down with anybody. But we see the car pull in. When the car pulled in, we hear Ivory saying that she already got jumped by some girls and 4 other girls and 2 guys. There's no reason that 8 people, 7 people should be over here trying to fight 1 girl. I told you Ivory is damn near, she's close to Tasiki. I feel like Tasiki is Thanos. Ivory's like Captain America, Black Panther. Like, there's no way that y'all have to, that many people. That is crazy, and that is, I don't like that. My whole thing with Stunner Girl is, I think Stunner Girl is cool, but some of the stuff that she does is egregious to the fact the trio comes in, and when the trio comes in, automatically Dolly goes to attack. All right, so the trio just came in, and I'm like, Diamond, you talk about Natalie being messy, bitch. You're messy as fuck. Ain't no way y'all about to have no alliance when you know that Ivory snuck Dolly at the reunion and Dolly never got her fair one. So, and first of all, side note, Summer, you look a mess. Bear, you look a mess. That back shot was crazy. Ooh. Oh yeah. Oh, Pretty P and Ivory, Pretty P, old girl. I want to at least say shout out to Diamond for holding true to her word. She did get in there, so I'll give you that. My whole thing with Dolly is if Ivory's asking for another round and after you surprised her, I mean, girl, what you scared? Like, girl, what is it? Like, girl, she's asking for another round. She's like, I'm not fighting you no more, hoe. What? Spooky. And my whole thing with Dolly is, yeah, you know, you got your lip back. Period. You got your lip back. Ivory did the same to you at the reunion, so I mean, I'm not mad at it. Then we see Summer, you know, just popping it, trying to go at Diamond, like, yeah, Diamond, what's up, Diamond? Bitch, whatever, blah, blah, blah. They're just popping it. Ivory wants another round, let's get another round. And then you see Dolly talking about, girl, I'm not fighting you again. And she's out of breath, and I'm just like, Dolly, at some point, we gotta go to the gym. Just do a couple, like 10 minutes on the treadmill. That's it, girl, because you cannot get this winded. It's crazy. But her eye swole. Ivory's eye swole. Ivory's just like, bitch, over here got jumped by 7 motherfuckers. Like, that's why my eye swole. Ain't nothing but a boo-boo to a boo-boo, bitch. I'm just like, okay, cool. My whole thing is like, I'm looking at Dolly like, girl, why does it look like you over here trying to duck smoke? They fight again, right? Finally, thank God. See, the thing about Summer, she always want to jump somebody. Girl, what are you doing? Dolly, I always call Dolly the glass doll. Dolly, you cannot be getting hurt no more. You already got a hand brace. Girl, you over here got your eye busted too? They fight again, and you know, Ivory had that one, period. And Dolly, she seen Wendy. She's like, I'm not gonna fight this bitch again. My whole thing is this. Y'all don't want to fight again, but y'all want to do dialogue. I think productions like do dialogue. Nobody really wants to talk. Ivory's over here, damn near irate. Pretty Pete's trying to calm her down. So Diamond comes up, she's talking to Summer, like, yeah, bitch, whatever. And Summer's like, yeah, you're a lame ass bitch. Ain't nobody about to go against Natalie. She's like, Natalie is going to play with y'all like she do everybody. And they're like, no, bitch, we're team Natalie. We're not going against Natalie ever. We don't give a fuck.
This bitch don't even like her own best friend. Look how she treats Scotty. You think that bitch give a fuck about any of you bitches? Do you think this bitch give a fuck about any of you bitches?
And like I told Diamond, like, girl, ain't nobody about to try to play with Natalie when she gave them an opportunity. Girls that really didn't really have much beforehand have this huge platform and following now. We're not about to play with the boss. So, yeah. So now, you know, they always try to fight each other. Nothing happened, but they go out and they leave. One thing I didn't like is the fact that
His face look like Emmett Till. Go re-instruct your bitch.
if you don't find what Summer just said deplorable, do some history lessons, do something. But Summer is an ignorant hoe. Got a soft spot for Pretty P. But Summer, you grabbing people's purse and belongings is crazy as fuck, and then throwing, and then in the next episode you throwing stuff. I don't like Summer. I understand she's great for the show, and I get it. I recognize this. As a viewer and a character on the show, I do not like this bitch. Because if it was you, like touching someone's belongings that they worked hard for is just, it's another step. Like, why do that? And then for you to wear her watch is crazy and weird as fuck. Like, bitch, if you want to hear buy a watch with your hard-earned money. She bought that with her hard-earned money. Or what if somebody gave that to her gift and you threw that in the water? Is crazy as fuck. I don't like Summer. Her character on the show is trash as fuck. The outfit she had was trash as fuck. I don't like this bitch because you do stuff where you really want somebody to really like beat your ass and not like really go there, which I don't condone violence, but I don't got time. Like, fuck this bitch. Natalie and Stunner Girl. Natalie and Stunner Girl is over here, you know, they sitting down chopping it up. Now, like, you know, I'm not playing with these bitches anymore. I'm going to do my big one. You know how to get off my chest. I'm like, Natalie, you really not that girl. We know this. We know this. But for the sake of the storyline, I get it. So some of the girls like, yeah, you know, it is what it is. I'm ready for whatever. Like, you know, I'm here, you know, to do what I got to do. So Anna walks in. Stunner Girl gets up. She's just like, and, you know, Natalie's trying to have a dialogue. I'm just like, Natalie, you just ran up on Anna. I don't think she wants to listen to you.
Hold on, stop. Hold on, because come over here. No. Wait, let her come over here so we can at least have a conversation. No, no conversation. What do you mean?
Y'all have to rewind because the Natalie just fart.
I'm tired of being blamed. Wait, hold on, stop. Come over
Wait,
here.
did Natalie just pass gas? Listen closely.
Okay. Wait, hold on, stop. Hold on. Over
Moscato.
here, at least have a conversation.
Tequila. Anna's like, don't walk up on me, bitch. I don't want to hear nothing you gotta say, bitch. Let's do it. Security's not trying to let them fight. I guess they're trying to let them have dialogue. But I'm just like, at this point, we know what we came here for. I can give a fuck. Let's see it. So, you know, I hate the way that security does it. Like, it's like they try to hold Natalie from fighting, and then like low-key, I feel like it's like produced where they're like, don't let Natalie fight, but let her, you know, like, I'm like, let Natalie get out there with them and let them throw them hands, because it's crazy. Because if you look how they did Natalie, where they're trying to safeguard Natalie and Anna versus Anna and Stunner Girl was over here pushing her all the way back to the bar stools. Like, yeah, we already know Stunner about to eat. But that was the first episode of Baddies. I am going to be seat. I'm watching. That was Baddies Africa. Hope you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Please comment below. Let me know what you guys think, and like the video. But y'all, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.
Brian Keith, LG, Black Butte. Bet you didn't know we the Holy Trinity. Now let a God stop a y'all and break your head here. Step into the room and get up in the bed. It tastes sweet, that's cause I'm good. It tastes sour cause I'm better than the hood. Cause I get you hyper when I'm running all around, cause I excite ya. Let me talk real quick. You can't even get with the shit. You wanna go toe to toe with my flow? The sour candy all I really ask me for. Now I got to go. Got. Bye-bye.